Yes, I've been looking at the camera lens and it just seems a bit weird. I don't know if it's scuffed or something's going on inside. This is second hand, it was given to me. So I've got a box of bits here and I'm going to look through and see if I can find a better lens. What's weird is when I look at the light, there's some sort of weirdness going on, and you can't. Maybe we can zoom in. Yeah, you can see. I don't know if we're in focus, but it's a bit scuffed. But there's a bit of a weird bit here, and yeah, like I say, when you look at the sun or like a bright light, like we are above us, it produces like this. I don't know what you'd call it, flaring. So I'm gonna have a look for a different lens. Take it apart again. Thought we could skip the canopy part. These ones have lock rings on. The only problem is you've got to be careful not to get stuff in that sensor. Yes, I think it's just a bit, a bit used. Might even have a bit of dirt on the inside. Get a reflection anywhere. Oh. Anyway, let's have a look in my box of bits. Oh yeah, you can definitely see it there. There we go, yeah, it's just rough. There's a particular bit, I think it's this bit here, yeah, like you can see it's scuffed. So let's see if I can find, this is a flat lens rather than a fisheye. It does have a lock ring there. So I don't have to necessarily put any glue on it. And then hopefully don't get anything in the sensor. Okay, I've got a whole selection of bits here, look. These are the fisheye ones. I mean, they're not too bad, but, oh, where are we? But I've damaged that one. And I found three. This is the original one. This one looks basically the same. So I'll give it a little clean with some alcohol. Or I've got this one, which I was using the other day. It is slightly different. So there's a flat lens, less fisheye. I just need to give it a clean, make sure that's not a fingerprint or a scuff. And yeah, you can see that they're different inside. So this one I was using originally, but the thread might be a bit damaged on that one. So giving it a bit of a clean. Do with a little bit just there, might be a little scuff. But in general, this lens looks a lot better. Focus. Yeah, it's a little bit there. So obviously there is a limit. I'm only going to bash it into something anyway. we're looking? Probably not too bad if it would focus. We could do with a little bit of white. I think it's okay. No, it's just reflecting. So let's try and put that back in there without getting any crap in there. Won't be the first time. Just check the back of the... I haven't put a fingerprint on that. I think that's okay. That's quite annoying. There's just a little bit of, I don't know, glue, I guess. This one didn't have a lock ring on. Maybe I can carefully scrape that away. I could try it without the lock ring, but I prefer the lock ring. So I'll get some magnifying glasses and my tweezers. We'll see if we can... Well, I'm not going to lie, that was a job to get that little bit of whatever they put on there, sealer. Anyway, this unscrews now. And you've got to be so careful because you crush it, you just break the lens. You can't really use pliers or anything, but we're all good now. Let's try it in the camera. Quick look. Hopefully I haven't put... Nah, it's alright, I don't think there's any fingerprints. Fit it in there, good. Hopefully I haven't got any rubbish in there.